What's going on, traders? We're back with another video. In this video, we're going to be going over USDCAD. We're going to be looking at fundamental as well as technical analysis to make sure that both are lining up together, and I think that they are. And I have a little trading idea here that I want to share with you guys, and by no means is this financial advice or I'm telling you what to do. I'm simply just showing you what I'm thinking about doing and what I'm going to be looking for. Also, real quick, if you haven't joined the Discord group yet, links in the description. I just created a new category called newsletter. Basically every week or maybe every month, I'm not sure yet, I'm going to be making a little newsletter about what I'm watching that week and going over some of the COT data and technicals and all that stuff, and it just help you guys out. So sign up, go on the Discord, it's all in there. Join the Discord. So if you guys want, don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Anyways, let's hop right into it. So first we'll look at the newsletter. As you can see here, I have the picture of the USDCAD. It's in monthly demand. We have a weekly demand zone at the extreme. It's not the greatest weekly demand. We'll go over it in the charts after. And then I highlighted this COT data here. As you can see, they've been adding longs. The last three reports, they've gone from 68% long bias to 73%. This last data period we've got, they added 6,281 longs, and they also added some shorts. But 3 weeks ago they did get rid of 12,000 shorts, which is a pretty big amount. It switched long to short 10%. So yeah, basically they've been switching from long, and they've been long bias for a while. But if you notice, we'll just switch over to the monthly here. They've been long bias, like, how many months is this? 1, 2, 3. So we'll go 3 months and we'll look. I guess we don't have, I guess the data is kind of missing down here, but they've been long for a while. And I'm almost positive that the commercial side was short the whole time. But as you can see, my thought process here, as you can see here, well, we see a move higher from here, USDCAD. USDCAD is approaching monthly demand with a weekly demand zone inside of it at the extreme. As we have seen this drop the past 3 months, we are finally seeing the banks add longs right as we approach a nice area, area of monthly demand. So I am going to be looking to go long on USDCAD, and I have the technical side. As you can see, it's monthly demand. Not the greatest structure. I usually like to see an engulfing candle in here like this or like that, but it is an area where buyers are stepping up. Something to keep in mind here is this area as well. So you might even break this area and push lower. My hope is that it pushes to this weekly demand zone, which I have right here that I'll show. But as you can see, it didn't fully break this high, but it did remove this zone, all of this. It removed all of that. We've been on a downtrend. We're pretty much due for a pullback. If you want to go to the weekly, you have this area at the extreme. It's not amazing. It's not an incredible demand zone, but if you're one of those traders that looks to pick it up at a good level at the extreme of a higher time frame zone, that might be up your alley. I plan on just kind of looking at the daily. If price does come down to this weekly area, I'm probably just going to place an order with a stop loss below for a pretty long-term hold, maybe like a month-long hold or something like that. But as you can see, it's all lining up with the COT data because we've been pushing down. Let me see. What is that? June 23rd. So we'll go to June 23rd. So it's like right there. Oh, it's July. My bad. So 24th, good enough. So as you can see, June 23rd, they were still pretty long bias. Reducing it here, reducing some there. But as you can see, they're adding longs, getting rid of longs. They got rid of some longs there. Got rid of some shorts here as well, but added a bunch of shorts too. But you know, with just the amount of longs that they have still and how long biased they're, like I'm thinking that this is going to turn around. I'm not saying it's going to turn around tomorrow, but you know, I think that we are going to be seeing a turnaround just based on how the technicals are kind of lining up with the fundamentals perfectly, almost, right? Like you kind of, if you're looking at the higher time frames and you notice that price is coming towards an area of monthly demand or weekly demand, and at the same time the banks are decreasing their longs and adding to their shorts, but price is still going up to that higher time frame zone, then I think you could expect a pullback back to that area. That's just my opinion. That's just what I think. Like I said, that weekly area, I kind of would rather get a nice buy trade in that area. I don't think I'm going to be looking at the 4 hour for here, maybe for some day trades or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, their longs are increasing. I really don't know what else to say other than that, as well as it's lining up with the technicals pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking for buys. And as far as profit margin goes, like you really have nothing here. Like there's not really a lot of zones. I would say up to this first 50% candle. If you look at the weekly, yeah. So first profit area might be around here, depending on where you get in the trade, right? You want to have at least a 2-to-1, depending on your strategy. But we're gonna have a hard time up here, I imagine. Maybe a little bumpiness right here, but for like long-term targets, it's up here. Fundamentally, I just don't think that the USDCAD is going to continue to go up. I personally think that the Canadian dollar will be a little stronger than the US dollar in the long run. That's just my own personal bias, though, because of I think that natural resources and commodities are going to be getting a lot more expensive due to inflation, maybe lack of supply as well. And Canada does have oil and a lot of gold and silver, so I think we might prosper from that. Also, the U.S. I think the U.S. is in trouble. I think their bond market is in a lot of trouble. I think that inflation is going to get really bad. We even saw Jerome Powell talk about how he wanted to increase inflation lately. So, you know, I see commodity prices on the rise, and Canada, you know, we're known for oil and gold, right? Like, so I do think that overall the Canadian dollar will get stronger over time. That's just my opinion. So this trade might even just be, you know, a quick couple week trade up to this area. Maybe we'll see a pullback down to here because, like I said, I do think as far as that fundamental data sheet goes, that I think I talk about it in here as well. Let me just go here. Yeah, as you can see here, I have Canada as number 3 rank and the US as the worst, sitting at number 6, tied with the UK. So that's my reasoning for thinking that the Canadian dollar is going to be getting stronger over time. Obviously, we don't know. We're just going to have to sit on our toes and wait to see. But yeah, I even put this in here. Fed maintains dovish stance. I think that's how you say it. Dovish, I don't know. Anyways, it basically means that Federal Reserve officials reiterated their pledge to maintain aggressive measures to support the economy. Minutes from the meeting, the Fed policy is going to remain extremely accommodative given great uncertainty and some stalling in large parts of the recovery. Officials also continue to voice skepticism about the usefulness of yield curve control. Yeah, it doesn't work. But like I put here in the group, it's bullish for gold and silver. And the Canadian dollar, we are known for gold. We are known for commodities. And I think that the commodity prices are just going to be rising in the medium to long term. I think they will be rising permanently. That's just my opinion. So that's my reasoning for thinking that the trade. I don't see USD CAD getting all the way back up to, areas up here. And if you even want to go out to, we'll go out to a 3-month. Yeah, this is even a little 3-month area of demand, but I could see us coming all the way possibly down into here. bringing the Canadian dollar back to, you know, almost normal. I am Canadian. I have you know, I remember a time when our dollar was at par with the US dollar, pretty close. Now we're all the way out here at $1.31, right? So I do think we are going to be seeing a pullback. I just think we are going to be seeing more downside. I just think, you know, based on the COT data and everything I've showed you guys in this video, that the Canadian dollar is the USCAD is a buying opportunity as of now. Anyways, I hope this video helped you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of all this, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.